can we do one example? We want to reduce levels. We want to reduce levels using the two methods. So, want to reduce levels using the two level. So we want to reduce levels using the two methods. So we can start by the height of collimation method. So we can have one example. We can have one example. So we can have one example as so we have our columns. So our columns, the first column is the back side. So we have the back side, the intermediate side, the foresight, the height of instrument or the height of collimation. Then at the last we have the reduced level. Then we have the remarks. So the data is 2.475. We have 1.667. So that is the first row. -2.070, negative 2.538. Then we have 2.960, negative 3.375. We have 2.350. Then lastly 3.105. We have that. So that is our data. And as we were introducing leveling, we say that the place where we have the foresight, we have a foresight and a backside, we say that is the change point. So you go and remarks. So the remarks here is the change point. We have another change point. We know that we have two change points there. So they say that the benchmark. So the benchmark is 13. So we have been given benchmark as 1345.018. 1345.081. So we want to reduce. We want to know each to reduce these levels. We want to know each and every point where what the reduced level is. What is the formula? The formula for finding reduced level is equals to height of collimation minus backside stroke foresight stroke intermediate site. So this is the formula for finding a reduced level is the height of instrument or height of collimation minus the backside stroke the foresight stroke the intermediate site. So so let me find my calculator. So the first thing you do you can start, you can do some tricks that I can teach you. So let's label this part. So let's label these points. So we can say at the remarks, so at point A is the benchmark, yes? Point A is the benchmark. So point B, then point C, at B, then at CP1, that's the first CP. Then we have at the change point 2, then we have at point D. So at point A, which is the benchmark, we have been given the reduced level as 1345.018. So it is 1345.018. So we can start calculating. So we can start by saying at point A. So at point A, we have the reduced level as 1345.018. Then we have a backside. We have a backside of 2.475. So we don't have the height of instrument. So we want to find the height of instrument. So from the formula, we say that the formula is reduced level is equals to the height of instrument minus backside, foresight, or intermediate side. So in our case, we want to find the height of collimation. So height of instrument or height of collimation is equals to reduced level plus when the backside crosses the equal sign to become plus the back plus the backside. So what is the reduced level? It is 1345.018 plus 2.475. So the height of instrument at A is 1345.018 plus 2.475. So it is 1350.493. So the height of instrument is 1350.493. So at point A, the height of instrument was that. But we've not changed the height of instrument. So the height of instrument will use this. We'll use 1350.493 up to the last reading. The foresight. So 1350.493, 1350.493, 1350.493. So after we read the last reading, which is the foresight. So we read this. After reading the foresight, we changed the instrument. So meaning from this point, meaning from the change point 1, we'll have another height of instrument. So can we continue at so that one was at point A. So at point B, it's a small b. So at point B, we have what? We have the height of instrument, which is 1350.493, and we have an intermediate site. We have an intermediate site of 1.667. So we want to get the reduced level. The reduced level is the height of instrument minus backside or foresight or intermediate side. So we have an intermediate side and we have the height of instrument. So it is it will give you 1350.493 minus 1.667. So minus answer minus 1.667. It is so the reduced level at point B is 1348.826. 0.82.826. So that is the reduced level at point B. So what about at point C? So it is at point B is 1348.826. So what about point C? So point C we have the reduced, we don't have the reduced level. At point C, we have the height of instrument as 1350.493 and we have an intermediate side of 2.070. So what is the reduced level? The reduced level from the formula is the height of instrument minus the intermediate side. So it is 1350.493 minus 2.070. So it is 1350.493 minus 2.070. So it will be the reduced level is 1348.423. So at point C, the reduced level is 1348.423. So at the change point, at the first change point, so at the change point, we want to get the reduced level. So at change point 1, we have, so because I'm saying A because we have a foresight and we also have a backside. So we have we have the height of instrument as 1350.493 and we have a foresight which is the last reading. So the foresight at negative 3.375. So what is the reduced level at CP1? So we have the reduced level is, we have the reduced level as the height of instrument, which is 1350.493 minus the foresight. So it is minus negative 3.375. So 1350.493 minus into bracket negative 3.375. Close the brackets. So it is the reduced level is, so the reduced level at change point is, change point 1 is 1353.868. So the reduced level at change point 1 is 1353.868. So we have the reduced level as 1353.868. So we want to get the height of instrument that was used to take the first reading, which is the backside. So at the change point, at change point 1, so B we have the reduced level as 1353.868. Then we have a backside of negative 2.538. So what is the height of instrument? So the height of instrument from the formula, reduced level is equals to height of instrument minus backside or foresight or intermediate side. So height of instrument is the reduced level plus backside. So reduced level is 13 53.868 plus negative 2.538. So the reduced level is 1353.868 minus 2.538. So the height of instrument is 1351.33. So the height of instrument is 1351.33. So this height of instrument, we have taken the back side and we also have a foresight. So at change point 2. So we have said that at change point you'll have A and B. So at change point 2, so for A, first of all you have the height of instrument, which is 1351.33, and you also have the foresight as 2.350. So what is the reduced level at that point? So the reduced level is height of instrument minus foresight. So 1351.33 minus 2.350. So the height of instrument is 1348.98. Oh, the reduced level, sorry. So the reduced level is 1348.98. 1348.58. So at change point 2B, so we have the reduced level as 1348.98, and we also have a back side. So we want to get the height of instrument. So we have the back side as 2.960. So it is the height of instrument. Height of instrument is reduced level plus backside. So it is 1348.98 plus 2.960. 1348.98 plus 2.960. So the height of instrument is 1351.94. So at change point B, we have a height of instrument of 1351.94. So the height of instrument as 1351.94. So this, when the height of instrument was 1351.94, we had a back side and we also have a foresight. So at D, what do we have at D? So we have the height of instrument as 1351.94, and we also have a foresight of 1351, a foresight of 3.105. So what is the height of, what is the reduced level? We say that the reduced level is height of instrument minus foresight, backside, and intermediate side. So reduced level is 1351.94 minus 3.105. So 13 minus 3.105. So the reduced level is 1348.835. So the reduced level is 1348.835. So we have reduced the data using the height of collimation method. So we say that the height of when you want to use the height of collimation method, the reduced level is equals to height of instrument, which is also called the height of collimation, minus the back side or the foresight or the intermediate side. The last reduced level we have is 1348.835. So I want us to do we want to do the arithmetic check. So after you've found the last reduced reading, you have to do an arithmetic check. So what are the formula of finding the arithmetic check? So this was the height of instrument. So if you have the last reduced reading, you need to do an arithmetic check. So when we want to do the arithmetic check, it is the sum of backside minus the sum of foresight should be equal to the last reduced reading minus the first reduced level. The arithmetic check is the summation of the backside minus the summation of the foresight should be equal to the last reduced reading minus the first reduced reading. So the sum of backside is 2.897 minus 2.08. So, and the last reduced reading is 1345.835 minus 1345.08018. So 2.897 minus 2.08. So it is 0.817. So 1345.835 minus 1345.081 is 1345.835. Mm-hmm. 13.835 minus 1345.081. So what is the reduced level? What is the answer? 1345.835 minus 1345.018. 0.817. 1345.835 minus 1345.081. 5.45.835 minus 1345.08018. So the checks are 0.817 is equals to 0.817. So the checks has agreed with our so meaning we have done the reduced level correctly, because the sum of the bauxite minus the sum of the first side is equals to the last reduced reading minus the first reduced reading. So we want